Hi, how do you say text in Dutch? Ah, what a silly question. It's just text with KS instead of an X. Yeah, that's correct. But a text, as you see it there, that's a text from in a book, like a combination of words you see printed somewhere, or like an article on a website that you're reading. However, like a text you send by phone to someone, that's something else. And what is that then? To text. How do you say I text you? Then you're going to use een bericht sturen. Ik stuur een bericht. I send a message. So that's to text. Do not use teksten because that means two texts on a website, like two combinations of words like that you're going to read. All right? So, een bericht sturen. Okay, interesting. So that's to send a message, literally. But there's another way to translate a message, and that's de boodschap. Okay, and what does the boodschap mean? Well, that's the message. But there's a difference between bericht and boodschap. There's the literal meaning of the text, like the content of the text, and there's what's being meant with the text. Okay, that sounds really strange. Yes, it does. Maybe you've seen the film The Godfather, or maybe you haven't. But there's a scene where there's a killer, or one group of the organized crime sends a killer to another one. His name is Luca Brasi, if you've seen the film. And they send the killer to kill someone from the other group. And then the other group sends the jacket, I think, the protective jacket with fishes inside back to the other group. And this sounds really strange, but there is no bericht here. There's no written text or there's no content there. However, there's like the message, the hidden message or the figurative message that the other criminal group sends to the good ones. I don't really know if you can say that in organized crime, but they send a message like, hey, we killed your killer. And for that translation, you would use boodschap and not bericht. The boodschap can both mean the literal content and like the figurative content, but bericht cannot mean this figurative content. Good. So, boodschap can also mean other things. For example, an errand. Ik moet een boodschap doen voor jou. I have to run an errand for you. And your groceries, when you're doing your groceries, when you're shopping every week, you're going to use boodschappen doen in the supermarket. Good. We'll finish with a very funny story. Once in one of my lessons, one of my students said, ik moet een grote boodschap doen. And that student believed, well, I have to do a huge errand, or I have to do huge errands. However, this is an expression in Dutch, and it's unrelated to groceries. It means that you go to the bathroom and you have to do a number 2. And that's when there's something big that's, well, I don't really need to explain it more to you. I'm sure you understand it when you go to the bathroom and you need to do something big that you understand. I'm not going to put a picture there. That would be really inappropriate. So I had to correct that student and said, hey, you might not say this to other people in this context. And by the way, doing a number 2, as it is in English, that doesn't exist in Dutch. So you have to translate it with ik moet een grote boodschap doen. Alright, so remember, text, a text that you read from a website is KS. To text is een bericht sturen, and there's a difference between text and boodschap, and a boodschap is like the figurative meaning. Good. If you want to learn more about texting abbreviations, then I invite you to click on the video that you see appearing up there, because you're going to learn everything about shortening versions or shortening your words to make texting more efficient. See you there. Tot ziens.